Hey, what is going on with everybody? Okay, actually, let's sit down for a second, okay? Seated? All right, good. Let's talk about Harmonix for a second. Established all the way back 30 years ago by Alex Rigopolis and Aaron Igazi. I'm sorry if I got your last names wrong, people. I'm so sorry about that. Harmonix is arguably one of the best video game development companies out there. And trust me, I even hold Sucker Punch on that same note as well. If you're looking for a nice, fun rhythm game that made you feel like you were in a band or seemed like as if you knew music theory, Harmonix was there for you. One thing you gotta understand though is that the origin of rhythm games itself is very niche and not enough people talk about it actually. But we're not here to talk about the whole history of rhythm games itself. No. Today we're gonna be talking about, in my opinion, one of the best rhythm video games of all time. This game was actually a part of my childhood. I used to play it a lot on the Jam Pack, which was a demo disc. We'll get into that. We'll talk about that in another video. I'm gonna be honest with you, this game is better than any other rhythm game out there. Argue at the wall, just fight me about it. I'll die on this hill for it, okay? I am talking about the one and the only Amplitude. What was this? So right there. I wonder what this disc does. Let's find out. This song is boring. Released exclusively to the PlayStation 2 on March 25th, 2003, Amplitude is a single-player and multiplayer rhythm game that was a sequel to Harmonix's first ever game that they made called Frequency. Hey, so I'm currently recording this on October 1st, right now at 1:43 in the morning. Come to find out, that wasn't their first ever game. Their first game was called The Axe 2 Grooves. It was a PC game. So yeah, just found out as I was making the video a few days ago, and yeah, I had to make a recording for that. All right, back to the video. In the game, you get to control a Beat Blaster ship across a lane of 6 tracks, each track representing a musical instrument and note gems that the player shoots at a time with the music. The power-ups and other stuff we're going to get into later on, but for now, let's focus on the development of the game and also their first game as well. See, I told you, keep that in mind. So in order to talk about Amplitude, we need to talk about their first game. Now, according to some sources that I did end up finding, including a PlayStation blog that was made back in 2014, Frequency didn't sell well, like at all. It did horribly in sales. Apparently, at the time, then Chief Creative Director Greg Lopiccolo, or farming over here, okay, we see the fit, okay, calm down, said that, quote, when Frequency shipped, we thought it was going to be huge. There was a whole set of things we didn't understand, as this was our first major commercial products. We thought we could introduce an innovative title and immediately be successful. We were humbled by reality. Luckily, Harmonix had a second chance with Sony, which is surprising from Sony of all people to give development companies a second chance at all. We all remember what happened when they got rid of the dev team behind Concord. So Harmonix got back to the drawing board and decided to make a sequel to their first game. The one thing with the development team wanted to do, and also to address from the start, was how to create a better multiplayer experience in the dial-up world of the internet, latency, and also soulless limitations imposed by the then 4:3 aspect ratios. And with those thoughts in mind, the team behind got to work, improving the visuals, adding a checkpoint system, and thanks to music labels and artists giving Harmonix access to the music streams for each track, Amplitude, or it was actually called Frequency 2, doing development, was born. After Amplitude was launched, Harmonix would then move on to do other projects. Just some small and unknown rhythm games that you probably heard or never heard of. What's the Lock Band? No.
It's pronounced Rock Band, you f***ing clog!
Oh, right. Rock Band. And Guitar Hero. Hold on. Ooh, oh my goodness. 600. I'm dripping. Okay, so right off the bat, you know this is going to be a weird but fun game. The gameplay is quite intense at times, but if you concentrate and not lose your rhythm, then it's just another rhythm game that you can just complete with no problem. Now, there are 4 modes that you can do in this game, ranging from mellow all the way to insane. Mellow being the easiest for people that are beginning into rhythm games, normal for the casual rhythm players, brutal for some advanced players, and insane for people that are just absolutely cracked at rhythm games. I've seen the videos. These people, I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all got some talent, I'm not even gonna lie to you, and some really good skills. Now, each difficulty mode has a set of notes that you have to hit between with the shoulder pads or the L1, R1, and R2 buttons in order to complete a path for the next 8 rows of the track. In the game, there are up to 6 tracks that you have to go through to hit every note in order to make it to the end of the song. Of course, there are checkpoints to savor your energy, because if you actually miss a note or miss a row in one of the notes, that is a portion of your energy that you are getting taken out of. It's very, 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 very serious and important to make sure that you do not lose any energy at all, because if you do, that's game over immediately and you have to start all over again from the jump. What makes this game interesting is actually some of the smaller details that you will get in this game, like seeing how much beats per minute or BPM there is in the game, determining how fast your solo track is going to move, the bio for every band or artist that they added into the game, and finally the new characters that you can unlock within the game. Throughout the game, you can also get new characters that you can get while also editing them in your customizations. So throughout the game, you also have to go through a lot of score points. In order for you to unlock the boss levels, you have to actually have and acquire a certain amount of points that you'll probably see in the corner somewhere. It's small, but you can see it. And once you finish it, you can be able to unlock the new boss level. And if you actually have enough points, even more or higher, you can actually also unlock the bonus levels. There are about 26 songs in total. Half of them mostly being from songs that they got from their catalogs, and a small portion of it being original songs that they actually made. The other thing I forgot to mention was the power-ups. There are about, I think, like 4, maybe 5 power-ups that there are in this game. One of them being one of my favorites, the Auto Blaster. That one actually completes up to 8 rows of the track, so that way you don't have to worry about that one track for a little bit. Another one is Freestyle, in which you can actually unlock all your tracks for about a few seconds and just make a little freestyle movement in the game. It's actually pretty fun. Score doublers actually give you more points, more scores, and if you actually keep going in a really nice pace with the streaks, it actually gives you more points, which is great. And of course, the last but not least one, slow mode. Slow mode is basically where you can slow down, all the tracks in the game, and you can just finally hit all the notes perfectly. But I do have to admit, it kind of messes my brain whenever I try to focus on it, because now I'm trying to figure out how it sounds like in slow motion. So it gets really confusing. But enough of how the game is. How did I feel about the game?
Nah, we doing this. Doing it with the ball wins. Come on.
Amplitude is actually fun and thrilling, and you can get the hang of it once you do a few times in practice. The controls are quick and accurate most of the time when it comes to hitting the notes. Completing a row of different tracks feels very satisfying, and on top of it all, the replay value is pretty nice, especially with different difficulties that you can play based off of the same song and as well. This game may have come out back in 2003, but hey, the graphics in this game still hold up pretty well to me for my standards, and especially since it came out in the 2000s. Overall, I will say that this is probably one of the best PS2 games, and I feel like not enough people talk about it. It's so good. It's so good. I feel like it's a disservice to not talk about Harmonix's early works as well. I give this game a 9 out of 10, and I extremely recommend this game for anyone who wants to get into rhythm games and to have fun as well, of course. I honestly wish a lot more people talk about Amplitude like I do, because this game was literally like my magnum opus to rhythm games itself. Like, I'm not even joking, Amplitude was literally the first ever rhythm game I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I'm not really a big musical or rhythm type person myself. So hopefully this video gets talked about more, and I hope a lot more people check out Amplitude and give it a chance that it deserves. But that's all I'm going to say for Amplitude for now. If I actually talked about this game a little bit more, I would have been sitting on my butt making a 5-hour video at this point. So so please don't make me do that. But I hope you enjoyed the video and my long and yet yapping session of my love for Amplitude. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content like this. And I will see you next time for a spooky video. Anyway, peace.
Put that candy back. I'm not buying you all that mess. Oh, try me, bitch.